Welcome back to Milwaukee, day 3 of the Republican National Convention. Last night, former President Donald Trump made his second appearance following Saturday's assassination attempt. And I'm joined now by Eric Trump, son of the former president and head of the Trump Organization, to dig into what we saw last evening. I want to start with your father, who was in that box right near us here. How's he doing emotionally? And also, we saw the bandage again. How severe was that injury?
The same time you get shot in the ear, it's severe. You know, this isn't fun. He always said it was the greatest earache he's ever had, and it was far too close. I would say should have never have happened. You know, he was millimeters away from having his life expunged because of a madman. But I'm sure the ear doesn't feel well. He's a trooper. He's out here. He's a great spirits as person. He sees the love in this room and the love all across the country right now. And I'm not sure, and I've been in politics for a very long time, I'm not sure if I've ever felt love the way we feel love at this moment. And you've certainly seen it echo through the halls of this place.
Some of that love came in the form of people wearing patches on their ears, sort of in honor of your father. And people are really curious. Does he have stitches under there?
No stitches, but certainly a nice flesh wound. And it's crazy. I never would have thought I'd be sitting there on a couch with my 2 children watching my father almost get assassinated on live TV. But again, he's in great spirits. He's determined as ever. I think he's changed his speech. He even, has publicly said, hey, it went from a much tougher speech, really prosecuting the administration for a lot of failures, for every failure that we know about that our country's going through right now, to a very unifying speech. And I'm proud of that. I think this country needs a lot of unity, and it needs a lot of civility, and it needs love. I mean, the reason we're here, the reason we do what we do as a family, we don't need to be doing this. We do it for love of country. And the country's going in a horrible direction, and he wants to fix that. He wants to make America great again. And that's why we're here, for no other reason.
Speaking of the family, there's a lot of eyes on this box near us, the family box, friends of the family as well. Who's in, who's not in. We haven't seen Melania, the former First Lady, and we haven't seen Ivanka. How are they? Where are they?
They're coming in, and they're coming in full force and effect. So they'll certainly be here. Ivanka's been an incredible supporter of my father. I think you know that. She's in the White House for a 4-year period of time and loves him dearly, and obviously Melania as well. And listen, there's no family, I don't think, in political history that's remained closer than our family. You see myself on the stage every single day. You see Don on the stage every single day. You saw what my wife did last night in prime time. I mean, they've done everything to try and destroy this family. They've done everything they could to try and break up this family, to separate this family in so many ways with the ruthless attacks. And we are a family that's cohesive. We are a family that absolutely supports him, that absolutely loves him to death. And I'm honored to stand on that stage. In fact, I'll be standing on that stage pretty much right before him on Thursday night.
Well, then this is a nice follow-up question. Will you be following him into the White House? He did not have a job in the White House last administration. What do you want to do this time within the administration?
Listen, I love our company. I made that very clear in 2016, and I have no intent to go into the White House. If you ever asked me to come do something, I would. But I really have no intent to go into the White House.
You love your company. The New York court system not loving your company right now. You have a huge civil fraud fine. You might have to step aside from that position if the appeals process doesn't work out. Where is that process, and have you given any thought to what else you might do?
Well, the appellate court already tossed that out, so I won't have to step aside. And it's New York system's a sham, and we've seen it to be a sham. They've done everything they could to take down my father. You had an attorney general who ran on the notion of going into the attorney general's office, suing my father every single day and going home. We had our banks testify that they've never had better lenders. We've never missed a payment. We've never been in default of a loan. Boeing killed hundreds and hundreds of people with airplane crashes and negligence. They were fined $200 million. Donald Trump never missed a loan payment, never defaulted on a loan, paid back every loan early. And he was fined $530 million for doing absolutely nothing wrong by a corrupt judge. The New York system is a sham, and what I will say is I have faith in the appellate courts, and they will overturn the nonsense.
A lot of people in this room feel the same way. I want to bring us back to this room because your wife last night gave a 21-minute speech, many standing ovations in those 21 minutes. Makes one think, who's the future of the Republican Party? Is it J.D. Vance or is it Laura Trump?
Well, I think they're probably both the future of the Republican Party. My wife is incredible. She did an amazing job last night. And J.D. Vance, listen, his success speaks for himself, and he's going to be an incredible vice president because we are going to win in November. But it's beautiful to see a young woman, a young mom on that stage in the Republican Party. It's exactly what the Republican Party needs. The Republican Party is changing.
They're both the ticket, is how Eric Trump puts it. That could be a preview of 2028, I think. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. Good luck tonight and the next 2 nights.